New developments tonight in the exoneration of a man who served more than 3 decades in prison for a crime he did not commit.
He and his lawyer spoke today for the first time since the state announced Lawrence McKinney will receive $1 million in compensation. Now, most would say that's not nearly enough.
And tonight, News Channel 5's Nick Barris tells us many wonder why the state is not picking up McKinney's legal bills.
Get right here.
Humble and quiet, Lawrence McKinney walked into his lawyer's conference room, not looking to talk about money, but to share his strong faith.
I don't have no problem with the money or nothing because, like I say, I walked in the spirit of God.
Remember now, this is a man who served 31 years in prison for a rape he did not commit. And then it took another 9 years for him to finally be exonerated by the governor to qualify for $1 million from the state compensation fund. Many would say that's far short of what he deserves, but there's no bitterness from McKinney.
See, people got to understand that, when you become a new Christian, be born again, you leave the past behind.
For McKinney and his wife, it's now about the future. He spends his time working, devoted to his church and volunteering to help others. As for money, well, it means more than just financial security.
It's vindication, we believe, as his attorneys, for all that he went through.
Attorneys David Rabin and Jack Lowry have been on McKinney's case since he walked from behind bars.
When Mr. McKinney was released from prison, I think they gave him a change of clothes, $75, and sent him on his way.
Now McKinney will receive a little over $600,000. Now, he never worked enough to pay much into Social Security, so the 61-year-old decided to put the money into an annuity. He'll now receive about $3,200 a month for the rest of his life. What about the other third of that $1 million? It goes to pay his lawyers. Many have wondered, couldn't the state have paid for McKinney's legal fees? Well, the answer to that is no. Under state law, the cap for compensation is $1 million. In Lebanon, Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Nick. Tennessee lags behind much of the rest of the country when it comes to compensation for the wrongly convicted. Several state lawmakers say they will now look to make changes to that law.